Welcome to ATP Customs. Well, today's a very exciting day and I just have to share. We have acquired something new for my 65 Acadian and it is sitting under there. But we will get to that in a second. We'll just do a quick refresher on this. So this is a 65 Pontiac Acadian Canso Sport Deluxe. Only made in Canada. If you look on Hemmings, you won't even find a listing for this car. So what that is a Nova SS type of car with Pontiac trim. That's just a Nova body. Yes, you can just buy Nova fenders. It's still an Acadian Canso made in Canada. It has 17-inch American racing wheels on the front and 18s on the rear. We have a set of Nittos on it with S10 disc brake conversion. I do have a Wilwood disc brake conversion set up for it that I will be going to. There is a set of Caltrac rear leaf springs with adjustable traction bars. A new fuel system in it using a factory fuel tank. And it has the 10-bolt that it came with because it was an original 6-cylinder car. We have a whole new interior for it. And under the hood, I have a 383 small block that my friend Steve Brandt, the Top Fuel engine builder, had peeled apart and did some work on it before he passed away. So he was the very last one to have this apart and reassemble it. So it's kind of a special motor to me. But it wasn't the motor that I wanted in this Acadian. And the thing about sticking this small block in here is I have a set of Hooker competition headers that do not fit because there's no room there. And I have to buy a front clip for it at approximately $5,000 or more. And that really wasn't worth it to me because a Chevy small block doesn't increase the value of this car. If you want to increase the value of this car, obviously you got to go to an LS and get the Roadster Shop chassis or something crazy like that to bring the value up. So I thought, until my friend showed up about a week ago and told me how valuable this is now. He just had his car, his 69 Camaro, appraised at $400,000 and his 67 Nova was appraised at $350,000 and he knows what he's doing. He builds really high-end cars. You may have seen some of them at Barrett-Jackson. And for a gentleman like that to come down and advise me that this car, the value of this car just went through the roof. You may not see it online, but trust him. He said this thing's worth a fortune now. So, do we stick with a 350? No. Do we put an LS in it? No. That's not what we want to do. Do we go to a factory 6-cylinder? Keep that original? Absolutely not. That is not what I'm into. So Santa delivered us a present early this year. And we got a Toyota Supra 2JZ GTE twin turbo short block. That's right. This is what I've been waiting for years. Why I've been holding off on this car because I really didn't have the motor I was in love with. But I do now. And we've already located a head and manifold, electronics, the power steering pump, the alternator for it. We've cornered all of that stuff and we're just trying to wheel and deal and trade as much as we can to keep the cost of this down because a 2JZ build is really pricey from what I'm learning. But I don't care. We have the short block. This engine was sitting around in someone's garage for a long time because they did a full swap and cranked their 2JZ up with a whole new package a long time ago, and it's just been sitting around. It only has 70,000 kilometers on it, and it turns over beautifully. Everything is in excellent shape. So yes, our Canadian Acadian, it is loaded full of American parts from the US, including American racing wheels, is about to get a Japanese 2JZ motor in it. That one is straight out of Japan. I am so excited. My goal was to have 600 horse in this car. I was thinking I was going to do something like a Vortec, but I really didn't like the look of them. I wanted something special. Well, that's what I wanted, and that's what I got. So remember the law of attraction. Keep focusing on what you want, your dreams. It will show up, and it did. It came to me. I didn't have to find it. So what's the plan for this thing? Well, that is a built 383 small block with 202 old school angle plug heads. It makes a lot of power. It ran 1150s in my Cutlass, and that was a lot heavier than this car. And we have a crappy old manifold just sitting there to keep the dust off. It's got a turbo 350 behind it. So we're going to pull that out. I don't know what I'm going to use that transmission for, but that engine is going to go in the 55 Chevy panel truck because I want to see that panel truck drift before we build it. I want to actually have fun with that panel truck, so we're going to try it out. We're going to yank this thing out, stuff it in the panel truck as soon as we got some room, and make that thing run so we can have some fun with it. I guess I should find a driver's door for it too. And then we get to make this a monster. And because I seem to be into this whole, maybe the world should get together and build cars together instead of what's going on. So we have an engine from Japan, we have a car from Canada, we have a whole bunch of parts from the US. Maybe we need something from Germany. I'm pretty sure Germany makes a couple of good things. Hopefully Bernard from Germany is watching. I see there a ton of awesome turbo cars coming out of Germany lately, like just on an obscene level I've never seen before. So we're going to make some countries come together on this build and make it a monster. We want 600 minimum reliable horse. Want to be able to drive it across the country with no issues. And we want a 6-speed behind it. So I haven't found a 6-speed yet, but we definitely want that. So there you go. The Acadian is on its way to getting cranked up. So thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe.